Hi, I'm Chris,
And I'm Cassie.
and this is Practical Researching Skills Part 2.
If you remember from part 1 of this vidcast, we discussed a number of official University of Southampton search tools, including Delphis, WebCat, and TDNet.
But these aren't the only ways for looking for resources. In Part 2 of this vidcast, we'll introduce you to some online search techniques, as well as some search tools specifically for business-related resources.
First, let's consider using online search engines for effectively researching.
Search engines such as Google can provide us with a wealth of information, but not all of the results found on Google are appropriate or reliable for university assignments.
Here are some tips for finding appropriate resources using Google.
The first part of using an online search engine effectively for research is to train your fingers to use certain techniques. This can be carried out using a Boolean search.
For example, here, management strategies in the UK has been typed into a search engine. The search results are in the millions. However, by adding an exact phrase in inverted commas, such as management strategies in the UK, reduces the search outcome substantially.
By including a plus sign, you can further refine the search. For example, by including plus 2013 alongside management strategies in the UK, it will search for information or hits that only contain data related to management strategies in the UK and the year 2013.
Furthermore, much of the information in the search contains the subject risk management. To further refine the search to exclude the term risk, a minus sign can be included in the search. This then removes the phrase risk from the search.
In addition, it is possible to look for the word in the title of the website by typing in the title, colon, and then the word. It is also possible to search for a file type by typing file type, colon, and then that type of file, such as PPT for PowerPoint files or .doc for a Word document. Finally, Google will define words or phrases if you type define, colon, and then that word.
Remember that if you are having trouble finding related resources, try using a different Boolean phrase. Rephrasing your search terms is a good way to find new resources. You might also try using the Google Scholar search engine, which focuses exclusively on academic publications.
As a future student and researcher in the School of Business, you may also find that there are a number of databases specific to the many business disciplines.
Many of these can be found by accessing the university subject guides and by clicking on the Business, Accounting, Finance, Management, and Marketing Guide.
As you can see, the University of Southampton subscribes to a number of databases that are useful for School of Business students. Links to these can be found under the Databases tab on the left-hand side of this page.
It is worth getting to know which databases might be best for your specific discipline, as many of the resources published on these databases might not be available via Delphis.
You can also search for journal articles related to business by selecting the Journal Articles tab at the top of the page.
If you are having difficulty locating resources, you might contact your subject librarian, whose information is on the right side of this page.
Alternatively, if you find that the university doesn't have access to a particular resource, you might try ordering it via an interlibrary loan. This can be done by logging onto WebCat and entering the details of the resource you wish to borrow.
Understanding how to use large search engines such as Google and the discipline-specific databases found under subject guides are two ways that can help you find resources both effectively and efficiently.
Each has its strengths and weaknesses, so it's always a good idea to look for resources from a variety of locations.
Once you have gathered a number of potential resources, then you can go about selecting the best ones to use for each given assignment.